In this video, we will see what is Python interpreter and first hello world Python program. See, first you should understand what is the role of Python interpreter. We are going to write a high level program. The machines will not understand this high level program. So first we should convert this high level program into machine code. So this is the role of Python interpreter. This interpreter will convert into executable code. So we can see the output directly. So there are different types of Python interpreters are there. Okay, just type Python interpreter types. Okay, here you can see different types of interpreters. One is C Python, IronPython, JPython, PyPy. Okay, so if you download and installed Python using this link, I mean python.org/downloads. If installed using this link, you are using C Python implementation. Okay, as a beginner, there is a confusion. What is C Python? What is Python? What is J Python? PyPy. Okay. Generally, for example, consider a car. Okay. The high level abstraction. The high level abstraction means the steering wheel. Okay. Brakes, accelerator, and gear shift are common in all cars, right? Okay. Like here, the Python high level code, the syntax all same. Okay. There's no different, but the low level, the engines in cars in different manufacturer cars are different, right? Each car engine own advantage and disadvantages. Like if you are using C Python means it's have own advantage and disadvantages. If you are using PyPy means it has own advantage and disadvantage. As a beginner, there's no need to worry about. Most of the beginners and most of the advanced users also are using C Python implementation. Okay, the PyPy, JPython, IronPython as a project specific. Okay, so first you should know what type of interpreter are using. Okay, here I'm going to use C Python implementation. Now we will see how to start Python and run Python program. First click start button, and Python is installed. You can able to see Python here. See here, here it's showing two versions. One is Python 3.7 and Python 3.8. I installed both versions. Now I'm going to click Python 3.7. Here it shows three icons. One is ideally, second one is Python, I mean prompt mode, command prompt. Third one is docs. Okay. First we will explore command prompt. Okay. Okay. This is command prompt. So if you want to execute only one line, and if you are in learning process, mostly beginners will use this mode. Okay. First, I'm going to print hello world. Okay. For that, I'm going to use one function called print. No need to worry about this. We will see the Python functions in coming sessions. Okay. See, but it's very simple. It look like a pseudocode. Hello world. Okay. A print is a Python function to print the value. Okay, here I'm going to print hello world. Okay, see, just I'm going to hit enter. Okay, okay, here you can able to see the output directly. Hello world. See, hello world. Okay, but internally many steps are done. Okay, let's see. See here, I used prompt mode. Okay, when I press enter, directly we saw the output, right? See, when I press enter, actually I saw the output. These are the internal steps. Many steps are done, but programmer will not see that steps. It's all are hidden from the programmer. Okay, no need to worry about. Okay, but internally interpreter do first convert that code. The code print hello world will be converted to bytecode. Okay, see. See here you can see that PYC module. Okay, I mean we are using C Python implementation. That's why its extension is .pyc module. Okay, and this bytecode will be converted into executable code. Okay, I mean hello world was printed, right? See this implementation part, this virtual machine implementation, this interpreter implementation is different when compared to other implementation like JPython, PyPy. Okay, I mean, here in C Python we will use stack. In PyPy implementation, there is no stack. So it's all our internal mechanisms. Okay, if you want to explore, explore it. Okay, but we will concentrate only on the programming language. It comes under here. Okay. Hmm. Now we will see the script mode. Okay. See here I'm going to create in desktop location. If you want to use some other location, I mean you can create it. Okay, right. I'm notepad. Just I'm opening notepad. I'm opening notepad. Okay, here I'm going to type the same print hello world. Okay, and print welcome to my channel. See here I'm going to exit multiple lines. Okay, here one important thing is we are going to save as a file. Okay, the extension for the python file extension is .py. Okay, so save as type, don't save it as text. Okay, choose all files. Okay, and here give first .py, save it. Okay, see the python file was created. Okay, now I'm going to use command prompt. Now we will run this python program. For this, open command prompt. The command to run this program, Python program, is type Python followed by the program name. Our program name is first.py. See, most of the beginners will do this mistake. The mistake is actually this first.py file is located in desktop, but I'm running in premium location. Okay, so if you hit enter, it will throw the error, can't open file first.py. Actually the file is not located in this location, so most of the beginners will do the same mistake. So don't do this. Okay, first change the directory. Okay, change cd is change directory to desktop. Okay, here you can list your files by typing the command dir. Okay, you can see so, first.py. I mean so many files are there, it's very difficult to see here first.py. Okay, so now give the command python first.py script mode. Okay, here you can able to see the output hello world welcome to my channel, right? Okay, this one is another mode, script mode. Okay, now we are going to explore IDLE mode. Okay, see I'm opening python. See IDLE, it's taking time. Okay, see again it is an interactive mode. Okay, here also we can type print hello world. Here you can see the output, right? See if you want to make a file, just click this file menu and click new file. Okay. Okay. Here also we can type print hello world print welcome. See, after typing your code, click file menu and save. See here, it will automatically save in the Python location. If you want to change it, change it. Okay. See here, just give the file name. Uh, Hello world. In this type, in this mode, there is no need to give .py. Okay. Actually, it will be taken automatically, so no need to give. Okay. So just click save button. Okay. Okay. It saved. Now click run menu and run module. Okay, here you can see this output. This is another type, ideally mode. Okay. For beginners, ideally mode is very easy. Okay, there's no need to open notepad, and there's no need to open command prompt. Here it's very easy to run, right? Now we will see how to compile this Python program. Okay. um, See, Python, there is option is called minus hyphen m. Okay. I compile, and our program name is first.py, right? Okay. So while using this command, we can it will convert our high level code into byte code. Okay. See here you can see actually I issued this command in desktop location. Just go to desktop location. You can see pycatch. Okay. This is bytecode. Okay. The compilation part output. Okay. And if you want to run this bytecode, okay, just issue same Python command. Okay. First go to this directory by using change. Yeah, you can see first.c python -38.pyc. Okay. So run by using the command python first dot c. See here you can able to see this output. Here the bytecode is converted into executable code. See, for understanding purposes, I compiled to bytecode and executed output. Okay, but don't need to do this steps. Actually, you can execute by giving the command python directly file name first.py. It is the advantage. Python is an interpreted language. It is the advantage of Python. Just directly run the program. Okay. Now we will see the online compiler. Cool. Okay. IDE one. This is online compiler. Okay. See, first choose the version Python. Okay, here you can see Python and Python 3. Choose this Python 3. Here they are using the version Python 3.1.3. Okay, this one is Python 2. Okay. So yeah, just I'm giving the command print hello world and this run button. See, here you can see the output hello world. Okay, the advantage of using online compilers is it will generate our unique ID. Okay, I mean, just copy it and send it to your friend. Your friend also can able to see this program and output. He can also explore, or if there is any errors means you can share with your teacher. Okay, your teacher is also can able to see this program by give this link. Okay, this is the advantage of online compiler. Okay. Thank you.